Hello lords and ladies, welcome back to Cartoon Hangout, your place for all things cartoon. Episode 5, Decoy for a Dog Napper, almost felt like I was watching an entirely different show altogether. It's clear that this episode is much different from the previous 4 episodes so far. First off, the episode started off during the day, and doesn't initially involve anything supposedly supernatural, although it does turn that way eventually. Plus, the gang offer their detective services before getting involved with the dog napping case. It's weird to say this after only 5 episodes, but it's kind of a breath of fresh air. I'd forgotten how rigidly formulaic the original series was, and even though I do still love it, it's nice to get a break in that formula even so early into the season. This episode almost felt like an animated Hardy Boys or Nancy Drew novel, and that's actually okay with me, as I'm a big fan of those series. In this episode, dogs have ended up being kidnapped, so the Scooby Gang use Scooby as a decoy to track the thieves back to their lair. But of course, things do go awry, and we end up with some funny moments like Scooby on a train track. Oddly enough, we get to see some tech in the gang's van that we hadn't really seen before until now. In later series, this is nothing new, but it is the first time in this series we've seen them use their van's tech to help in one of their mysteries, and I hope they continue to do so. It really adds to the whole detective thing, and up till now they've just happened across supernatural mysteries and ran around trying to solve them, even if it's unexplained at this juncture how they can afford the equipment. You gotta remember, Daphne hasn't been established as being rich yet. I think that's not until a couple of series later. Unfortunately, this episode isn't all that great. In fact, you could almost consider this the worst episode in terms of animation errors and inconsistencies, and I thought episode 2 was bad. The van is seen driving itself, at least 2 scenes flow horribly into one another, just a ton of weird animation goofs. I could go on for a paragraph or more about this, but I won't bore you with that. It's a good change of pace, but the episode is riddled with tons of mistakes that almost drag the entire episode down, but luckily do not. At least not to an unenjoyable level. Hopefully season 2 will improve on some of season 1's mistakes. We're not there yet, so let's just cross our fingers the rest of the episodes don't end up as mistake friendly as this one. Its only saving grace was the fresh premise and the various jokes this time around. Not every episode will be that lucky. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Now let me hear yours. Let me know them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and take care.